How you doing? How you doing, Dragus? Everybody gets a $2,000 check. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to another episode of Market Buzz. It's gonna be mellow. Demetris was supposed to join me. We'll see if he actually makes it. I didn't give him a time though, so it might be sort of partially my fault. But in today's episodes, I want to talk about the government shutdown. It's all over. I took a bunch of notes and I'm super excited about it. You know, it was an interesting day to wake up. I think I went to bed like an hour before they actually made the decision. It's been a while indeed. It's been a while indeed. I did a live stream, but in shorts form on the Thursday, and we did another episode. No, no, no. We did it in a different place. We did it by the pool. I'll show you. We were talking about. I wanted to go live, but I didn't have my setup. Like I don't have my to go setup, so it becomes difficult. You know. But when was it? This one here. I'll show you. It was funny because a lot of people were watching it too. Let me share the screen. Computer is slow, so I hope that this. But yeah, it was this one here. This one right here. So we did it by the beach. I gotta edit it. So we're by the beach in the summit. Yo, 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 Toby, how you doing? All right. So I want to talk about the sort of government shutdown and how this is going to sort of play out. I wanted Demetrius because I wanted to sort of get a couple of points on what he thinks the data is going to be coming out of. But yeah, so that's what we did. You know, nice. So yeah, I was live. It was a good episode. Good guys. They've been on the platform for 10 years, both of them. So it was a good time. Very good time. All right, let me put this here. Let me put my research here. Oh man. But yeah, I don't think Demetrius is coming. Toby, let me know if you want to join. We can have a conversation too. More than now. But in today's episode, it's simple. I sort of wanted to understand what was happening with the government shutdown, and I did my research and analysis, and this is sort of like what I've come up with. Take this with a grain of salt. This is not financial advice. Do what you must. It could. Bitcoin could. I'm not gonna lie. Bitcoin 100% could benefit from the government. Like, it's just like there's fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? And like the longer it was going for, the longer we just didn't know what was going on. And now we're sort of getting a little bit of clarity, which helps sort of what's coming. We still have to get the data. We're not out of the woods yet, but market seems to like this. Dollar was down, the VIX was down. Bitcoin, interestingly enough, didn't find a lot of strengths out of this. On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. But yeah. No, it's the truth, right? So but Bitcoin, Ethereum, like I think we saw their move on the weekend, but we just didn't see that move translate to the rest of the market, which I was quite surprised about. I'm not gonna lie. But the Senate, I think it was the Senate, right? The Senate voted, great start. The Senate voted 60 to 40. I think 8 Democrats or 7 Democrats voted against, like in favor of the bill, which gave them enough votes to kind of get the end of the shutdown bill through, right? And now it goes to the House of Representatives, where the Republicans have a majority. I don't think we're getting anything today. I think that they have a recess, and tomorrow is a bank holiday in the United States. And we're likely to see a resolution come up on the Wednesday and potentially get a signed bill. Yeah, I know. It's the problem is like I'm using the computer on top of the desktop, and I move a lot, as you learn to see when you meet me. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get that. It has to go to the House of Representatives, and then Trump gets to sign it, and then we hopefully get the government shut down, shift it until the end of January. So that's another date that we have to pay attention to. We ended up seeing that the Democrats did not get what they wanted. Many things started getting cut, like I think there was like a bare bones skeleton crew in the air marshals, and it was like insane. What ended up happening was like pretty much like the American flights were having major disruptions, flights canceled, flights delayed, and also SNAP, which is like food for lower income families, got like sort of halved. So this was affecting many constituents, and many people had to make a decision whether they wanted to continue this fight or sort of like step away, right? So that was the thing. Like the Democrats were hoping to sort of get some concessions, and like what they really got from this was, which is kind of very weird because each party is going to tell you that they won, but the reality is that the Democrats only got the possibility of a vote next month on the healthcare, the Affordable Care Act, which pretty much helps insurance, like healthcare insurance for like 20 million Americans, right? Which was the main reason for the fight. But it's not it's not guaranteed that they're gonna get it. It's just a vote, right? So that's something to pay attention to. But last time I spoke to Demetris, and it would be good to confirm this data because like he's like a little bit more intricate, like more knowledgeable of American politics. But I think now, like hopefully whenever we get the opening of the government, we start getting data, and as these dates start coming in again, we're going to start gathering data, and we're hoping that the data is good, and then we start posting, because I don't think that they've been gathering any data at all, just because it's being shut down, the government. So that's sort of being the major market news today. I mean, market seems to like it. Market is hopeful right now. The question here goes down to the idea that, is this a buy the rumor sell the news? Now we know that we potentially are getting an end to the shutdown. Will the market sell off as soon as we get the news, right? We continue the downward trajectory that we've been seeing, right? What do you mean the primes? What do you mean the primes? Like interest rates? I don't know. I'm not really sure why UNH is going down. I don't know. Like all I saw. Well, let me show you. Actually, let me just show you the heat map. Oh, this got a lot better. But is that it? Damn, market bounce heavy back again. Okay, yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm seeing right now. So let me share my screen. Right. So let me have a look. Can I have both? There we go. I'm here. Yeah. So what we ended up seeing is healthcare taking a bit, because healthcare is a little bit of defensives. We're seeing sort of the consumer defenses also taking a hit, like the Home Depots, the home builders, restaurants. Home builders are taking a hit. They're flat. This is interesting because a couple of hours ago, this was not the case. Look. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the market reaction is better than I expected for sure. Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. Or can I do that? Ooh, that was nice. I like that one. I do that. Right. So, I mean, we just saw sort of like a move back to risk on, right? So we're seeing sort of like semiconductors starting to pick up. We're seeing Google, Meta, all the technology companies found a footing out of this. Even the financials are going up. I see. Okay. So okay. Premium insurance. Yeah. Right. So but the thing is just like it's uncertainty, right? So it's like we just don't know. The problem is like, yeah, they're going up, but it's people that can't afford it. So then the big question is like, are they gonna be able to sort of like pay for this sort of hike if the government wasn't paying for it, right? So you start getting into sort of like a question of whether you can actually get through like the payments through, right? So at least that's my like 2 cents on it, just thinking out loud. Again, take everything I say with a kilo of salt. I'm just a random guy on the internet. I do have a portfolio that you can sort of check out in the links below. I think I have them in the links below. I hope. But yeah, the crypto moves were an interesting one for sure today, because we actually are seeing pretty much like Bitcoin, like they had their moves in the weekend, and that was the reason we saw sort of the markets bounce. But mostly, I think XRP was the big winner today. Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Bitcoin, pretty much flat. Yeah, a little bit lower than expected. Yeah, not too much to worry about. In terms of the ETFs, we're seeing the inverses taking a hit, but nothing major. I mean, even gold and stuff. It's like the moment I sold silver, it went out. But it's okay. I bought stuff that went out, so I don't mind. Like I used the capital for something else. I just don't understand commodities. I hate commodities. So fun, you know. But yeah, interestingly enough, XM is up. Something I'm paying attention to because I know Demetris wanted to put money on them. They took it. Like it was funny because we saw a retracement halfway through the day. I think Trump was to speak, and the market sort of went back. Yes, this was extremely important. 100%, that was important. So yeah, we saw sort of like just the defensive plays, right? It was just like whatever was working last week, it's not working this week, except for oil, right? And it's bullish that the government is going back on track. We just have to wait on the data now. It's going to be really important because because we haven't received so much data, the data that's going to be coming in, it's going to matter drastically. So we're just hoping to get like I think the bullish thing would be to not get any surprises whatsoever. If we're able to do that, that'd be fantastic. But again, markets to the markets, right? We had earnings today. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. I think by the end of today, we have CoreWeave and Wolf, I think. So we have a couple of like data center plays. And this could sort of shake up the market a little bit because like these are some companies that are pre earnings. So that's the thing. I actually don't think we get that. I think we're just going to try to collect whatever we have. And this is what I want Demetris in the thing. So everybody tag Demetris in Etoro and get him to answer the question. Because, yeah, so that's the thing. I believe, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe that we only get the data from the moment the government opens to the time of the data. And then we have to figure out when that is, which I'm sure we can figure out here pretty much. So let's have a look. I wonder if they had like why wouldn't they give it to you, you know? So November 13th, is this American CPI? Oh, we get CPI data on the 13th. So if the government reopens on the 13th, we could get that'd be crazy. Core PPI. So we're getting PPI data. That would be very good. Retail sales. That would be really good to get. So we get an idea of how inflation is doing. Maybe Trump wants to fight. Yeah. Maybe Trump wants to fight a little bit. But then like, I guess because like unemployment data we were supposed to get last week and we just didn't get anything. Like I think we only got the ADP report. So I wonder if they're going to go back and give it to us. Or maybe we just have to wait until next month. That would be pretty outrageous. But we have an idea of what the numbers are anyway, so it doesn't worry me too much. Not allowed. Not allowed. If you breathe, the market dumps. We just want to get good data. Like just keep on giving me places to climb, you know. But yeah, core PC. Then we get PCE data, which would be good to get to personal consumptions. I mean, yeah. So November is going to be an interesting one. That's for sure. We also have a lot of companies. I think tomorrow we have like Navius and Oklo, and then we have like on later on during the day. So it's like we're getting companies that have like had like insane rallies, but they're just either pre earnings or pre revenue, and it's like, what if we don't meet the expectations, right? Because I think we're getting Nvidia's earnings on the 19th, I want to say. I mean, yeah, that's what I think, right? Like this is poised, like, right? Why are they giving you the data, right? So it's like, yeah. Have a look, earnings date. It's gonna be on that, yeah. So it's gonna be on the 19th, which is next week, Wednesday. By the way, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe because I'm probably gonna be, well, I'm 100% gonna be streaming the the Nvidia earnings. That's for sure because I'm gonna be paying attention fully to that. I might actually have to trade my way out because like there is some fears that the chip glut might actually be coming down slowly. So scary. What else? I think I touched on everything. I think I did pretty good. Like, yeah, like if you look at, for example, like Oaklaw. And also, yeah, there's freaking additional news. So there's AMD was good, no? We had them like last week, I think. Yeah. I think they were good. The market just didn't, the market's just expecting way too much right now, right? So yeah, we have Oklo here, and it's like they make no money. Like they lose 54 million a year. We have on. But yeah, we got two additional pieces of news that were fantastic to kind of pay attention to. It was the $2,000 payment, which is going to be very interesting to see how they sort of approach that, because right, like who's going to get the payments, right? He's talking about low income, middle income people getting the $2,000 paycheck. I mean, it would be bullish. Crypto would rally a lot based on that. So and so many meetings. We're gonna get bored of the meetings. I mean, it's always the same goddamn story. And yeah, so apparently, so we got the snap. I think it was the snap, like snap, and the army is gonna be getting paid until February. So there was an extension on that, which is good. Which might give them more leverage for the next one. We'll have to see. AMD, I'll show you the AMD results. Financials. So the AMD results, yeah, they were pretty good. So yeah, it was a beat for sure. Yeah. So October 31st, it was up. It was a 2.4% beat, and then on revenues, it was a 5.5% beat. I mean, like they're just executing, but again, I know. You know what? I think I was still in Cyprus, and I missed it. You know, so I'll talk about that right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. It was awful. And then and then I was like, oh, Mara's gonna pump. I'm so excited. And then the earnings were on the Tuesday, I think. And I thought that for some reason I thought they were on on the Wednesday. So I made a mistake. But yeah, Mara actually had really good earnings. I think they were expecting to like pretty much break even. They had a massive beat. And then on revenue, they actually did really good. I can imagine. Like it's just being like, right, like if you're in crypto right now, it just feels like it's so stagnant for what crypto usually is, and it just feels like we're in a consolidation phase right now. One of the points that we were discussing, it was like, now that big money is in here, like I don't like, maybe make big money is just not letting the gains happen as they should, just because they are able to just manipulate and move with more money, like just with the move sizes and money sizes. So that's sort of a little bit of what people are saying. So yeah, this was a beat of like a 1 million. It wasn't even that crazy. No. Wait a second. The estimate is 251 and then the actual was 252. Yeah. The surprise was 700K. But I mean, they're growing and like they're not messing it up yet, and they still haven't announced anything. So something to pay attention to. That's for sure. Well, yeah, if they were to break it down here, that'd be so good. Huh. Huh. That's weird. Huh. I mean, they. That's the thing. I haven't kept up with them. I know. Like, I don't think so. I don't think they have. Like, they just haven't made an announcement. Like, they're saying they want to pivot. Probably. Yeah, but look. Yeah. Well, that's what it should be, right? So let's have a look. $92% increase in revenue year on year. Net income. They were losing money last year, so they're profitable right now. Their hash rate is a lot higher. They've increased their Bitcoin positions, but right now they're so tied to the Bitcoin price that it's like, you see, so it's like this is going up. Interesting, because that's also an interesting play because they have the energy infrastructure built in within their business model or integrated. It's like the opportunity cost of selling that energy or some in other places too. But yeah, the energy cost is 39, which last year was lower. I think it was 27. Um, where do you read that here? Yeah, because it's cheap because they make it all right, and they're running renewables. Like I think they have like wind farms and solar farms. So our vision is to integrate these two energy pathways, Bitcoin and AI, into a single platform that captures the full value of energy conversion. Bitcoin mining monetizes underutilized energy. But the thing is like this right now, we're not getting any underutilized energy because right now we need all of it that we can get, right? So that's the thing. It's like a lot of people are kind of scared that we will sort of like pivot to the other part of the stack and then silicone might actually become sort of like there's not a supply glut by any means, but it's like there's like a supply sort of balance. It's like you're actually able to get the CEO of Microsoft in one interview was like, we actually have enough chips. I don't have enough energy to plug those chips in, or racks, or the rest. So something that's actually like maybe you want to pay attention to this and do your own research on this, but there is like the prices of memory is increasing, the prices of storage is increasing, even in the consumer markets, right? And I think like graphics cards are coming down in price, which is outrageous. Kind of, yeah, like at MSRP or lower, which is like a couple of years ago to say that was outrageous. Yeah, Q3. So they bought some Bitcoin. I'm not super excited about buying Bitcoin at this level. I mean, like if you get a dip, sure, but at this point, I want you to start like creating infrastructure and start building that. Hmm. I don't know. Revenues increased. Let's have a look. They keep diluting, which I don't think they've diluted lately, right? Or did they dilute? Freaking. Well, that's now. I like the presentation too. More expands AI reach. Like their energy play, like it's crazy because their energy play might start paying more than. I mean, like that. It's this, right? AI sort of like if you believe in crypto, you believe in AI, and you believe in the energy sort of thing. This is Mara right here. Makes sense. 2025 to 2030. They're extremely well positioned, but they just like, oh my god, I have no idea. Like I don't understand why they don't just. How much are they holding right now? 52,850. So that's so that's definitely getting affected by the price. What does it mean loaned? Pledge text collateral, actively managed, and then loaned. 35 unrestricted. To who? They have, you know what? They have been getting it. Like that's the thing. It's like people are starting to talk about them again, and that's why we saw the rally beforehand. But then the price of Bitcoin sort of like dampened that story too. I think even Riot is doing like outperforming them. I'll compare them both in a bit. Because Core Weave used to be a miner too, but they pivoted earlier, and then Nvidia sort of took a hold on them, and then. So this is the. So they're increasing capacity here, here. So you see, they could take advantage of the total capacity could be 1.8, and that's in America alone. Right, 2 is 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 1.5. And then this is kind of interesting. Obviously, because it's so divided, you know. It might not be as useful, but for inference, maybe. Bam, like that. It says international. Yeah, okay. No, but that's here, right? A very small part of the rest, right? And then the thing is because they have that expansion. The question is like, what are they planning to do in order to increase that? And I have to listen to the call. I should do a live stream on it, in all honesty. I still continue to like them, even though I hate them. You know? What can I say? I love Mara. I hope they bounce. I like to stop at these prices. Maybe a December rally for Bitcoin could pop them up the price. It would help them. But yeah, Bitcoin has been so weird. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I mean, that would be the strategy. It does feel. Yeah. In all honesty, it does feel like that would be the correct strategy. I need to get him longer. Then I go here, bam. You know that there's like option trades you can do in order to do that. Yeah, I'm invested. I'm invested in Mara for sure. I've been invested in Mara for so goddamn freaking long. And it's funny because like my brother, so so yeah, my brother was in it, and he's up 74% on them. But he bought them, sold them, right? I was just like, buy it, sell it. It's like I don't want to trade Mara because I know that they're gonna explode at some point or another. They've just been diluting for so long. Then it's just sort of like exhausted the amount of people that are invested with them, and we're like we are one partnership away. Yeah, for sure. Mr. the Monster. For sure. Look at this. This is how much. So yeah, we are like a couple of us are in the market bus. I like the idea. It's like they could potentially like become an acquisition target by one of the hyperscalers if people are just looking to have the data centers in the different places. There's different ways that they could exploit to the upside. They do still hold a lot of Bitcoin, which is bullish. And if you're like a Bitcoin investor and you believe in Bitcoin, it's also a good trade, right? I think it's more sustainable than the strategy sort of playbook because you're actually have infrastructure and build out and all that stuff. And then the question will be like, would it be sort of viable to put Blackwell chips, and how would they mind and kind of like have both infrastructure sets, but then you're increasing your depreciation rate and all that stuff. So there's still downsides to the stock. I just think that they're in the right path. You know. By the way, no financial advice. Check out the portfolio down below if you want to see it. But again, it's my own my own analysis. I'm putting my money. I'm in it. I hold it. So I do definitely have a bias. That's for sure. What else? Core Weave has earnings in 30 minutes. It's another one. It's down today. It's down from the highs for sure, right? Yeah. That's a bubble chart if I've seen one. That's for sure. Just don't like Navius. Navius also has earnings tomorrow. Let's have a look here. Answer. Question. Give it to me. What do you want? What you want? We also have Circle, the payment space, and the stable coin. Wolf is also a company that's been doing really good, eh? Have a look. Have a look. And don't forget to hit subscribe and talk to me about it anytime. I'm more than happy to talk about this. I like them. You know what I mean? And the thing is just like all the miners right now could pivot, right? So it's like like have a look at it, analyze it, and then give me your thoughts. I would love to get your thoughts. And if you're on Etoro, more than happy. Like tag me and Mendoza 11 because I would love to see what you have to say. I want to compare it here real quick, and then like for example, it's just done nothing though. It makes me so mad because I know there's hope, right? But if you look at Riot, like Riot has been outperforming it in the last year, that's for sure. But I think Riot doesn't just mind Bitcoin, so. But I think the balance sheet and everything is better on Mara. So I could be wrong. I actually haven't looked at Riot in a bit. Maybe we're in the wrong stock, Dragos. No, so it's like I think it copies like directly, right? So it's like it'll break down so whatever the price is right now, it'll buy. But like whatever, like I'm telling you, like I'll buy my portfolio at current prices because like I'm holding for the long term. Like what's my holding period on my stocks, right? So it's like if you copy me, I get to 20 people copying me, which would be fantastic. But yeah, it grabs the current price. It grabs the current price. But you know what? Like that's so Tom Lee was talking about this in an interview he did today, and he was like, "Yeah, like, but a lot of people have been sort of being caught out, not being in the markets, right?" And it's like, "Oh, nice, awesome." It's hard. It's hard to remember, but I appreciate it. Timothy appreciates it too, I'm sure. Shout out. Yes, I got you. It's hard to remember. Because the thing is, like sometimes, like on in the YouTube chat, I can see the pictures, but on here, I can't see the pictures even. So even the pictures is bad. But yeah, cool. I just like to, you tell people because not everybody remembers. You just keep saying it. But I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Awesome. But yeah, have a look at Mara. Let me know. I know. But yes, let's have a look. But yeah, let me have a look. Let me have a look at CoreWeave here. Etoro did great today. So yeah, you see CoreWeave. It's just done nothing. Oh my god, it's being so flat. Like I look at this and it's like, huh. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. Let me have a look. No, I'm in Mara only, which sucks after looking at Riot's performance. Can Singapore Computer Hour ADR. Let me have a look. $500 million market cap. Okay, so it's small. Oh, forward P of 8. Oh. This is interesting. Eh? They had earnings November 24th. That's 2024. It's a very small company. They lose around 200 million a year. Their market cap is 500, so that means that they don't have that much debt. I want to say. No, that means they have cash. No, my bad. I would have to look a little bit deeper to kind of figure that out. But okay, so they sell the mining infrastructure. No, I'm not. I'm not buying. I'm not buying Microsoft. I'm not buying strategy. I just buy Bitcoin. Like at that point, just buy Bitcoin. You know. You know what I mean? Now this is interesting. So I'm guessing. Okay, so this is a play on. You're playing on the miners. This is interesting. You could. I didn't know this existed. Very nice. It's been pretty steady. I'm not gonna. Let me have a look. Terror Wolf has also been a good one. This one, don't get distracted. Can. Let me have a look. Ooh, let's look at the short interest because this company's like to get shorted too. Inside zone, nothing. Well, I guess because you don't have an. Because this is a Singapore company, so you probably don't get. Okay, shares outstanding. So they've been diluting a lot. Oh. I was gonna say, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Compare. Let's have a look. Let's try. Tomorrow. It's going to make me cry because I know that they're doing better. Strategy. MSTR. I'll have a look, Andrew. I'll have a look at Can and I'll let you know. But it's a very small company. I don't usually invest in small companies, even though I'm in a couple of small companies right now, you know, but it's a very, very small company. I mean, as long as like sort of like cryptocurrencies continue to go up, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I mean? So you see, so they're all at the same based on a year performer. It doesn't matter if you write it up. It's just back, everything is back down, negative 40% on the year. Let me have a look at the year to date, actually. January 1st. Let's fucking go. Change the chart so you are right. Let's fucking go. It's what happens, you know. It's a little bit of copium here, but I mean the chart says it all. You mean can? Okay, let me have a look because I can actually look at that data. I'm going to the wrong place. I don't have that. No, I do financials, and then we can look at forecast. And I should have the data. How many analysts are here? So right now it has 5 analysts, potentially 6 analysts, and 298. Okay. I mean, like, yes. No worries. Let's go, Mark. Okay. You have no idea. I want to do Riot next. It's probably about the same. But no, actually, no, because I think he's rallied lately. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so here is the sort of range. I mean, like if you pay attention to analysts, sure. I tend to not pay attention to analysts because they very conveniently change their analysis after. So yeah, I got you. I'll show it. Let's go Mark. So yeah. Like it'll be like it's an interesting play, but then you're taking a little bit of a risk, hoping that they just continue. So like I guess that they're probably gonna be tied. So yes. Yeah, I just had them in my ear. So I'm guessing they move in relation to either Bitcoin or whatever miners they have or whatever miners they sell. And they're probably like it probably has they have cooling too. Okay. So like they could boom. Yeah, I keep moving. So apparently Trump is live. It's the Indian ambassador. So everybody's gonna be watching Trump. How are markets? Am I? It's me. It's freaking. It's like I move and I move the desk. So I need to like put it. I need to put this camera on the wall. Otherwise, it doesn't go. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this will be an interesting play. It'll be interesting to see sort of like what your expectations there is, and because like I'm guessing this is A6. So A6. Oh, Trump is speaking. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to mute him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute him. Apparently, they're making a deal with India. Everybody getting a deal. You get a deal, and you get a deal. Riverside need to open. And we're gonna go back to the chats. Nice. Don't say that. Don't say that because he'll mutate and you'll catch him again. We thought we were immune until all of a sudden he was like, you know what? 100% tariffs to China. It's like, bro. So don't say that. Don't. Like, why? This is dangerous. That there, ladies and gents, dangerous. Don't say that. Just no. I have a nice setup. It's just the other camera I took. The other camera I took to Cyprus. The other camera I took to Cyprus, and it, and then I didn't use it. Like, it was the worst. And then now it's not there where it should be. So now I have that one, which is on top of the thing, and it shakes. Have you ever seen my setup? Have I ever sent you a picture? I'll send you a picture of my setup. I bought a suit. I did. I've been playing with the AI too. Yo, it's crazy. Yeah. Yo, I'm playing with AI, and it's very interesting to say the least. But yeah, if you're looking to copy someone, copy my brother. He's like up like a lot this year, like a lot. Because I'm giving him, like, it's like what did I say? So yeah, I bought Mara for him on. So yeah. Let me have a look at something. So yeah, I bought Mara for him when he was like 14 or 12 or something, like when it went really low, and then he sold it recently, and then I bought Google for him, and then I sold it, and then I just built him a portfolio like in the last downturn, and he's up. He's like up right now, so he's gonna be like 90% up this year, I think. Those are my and he's copying me too, so, and I'm up. So, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is like, you be like, one of the things I was looking at, which is pretty nuts, is that, this is your comment, Dragos, on the buying at all-time highs. Funny enough, we've grown only 15% this year. So, you know what I mean? We've only grown 15% this year. I know it feels like we've had a massive rally, but it's just because we had that V-shaped recovery, right? What's I gonna look at? Yeah, let's compare. Yeah, let's compare. Let's have some fun. So I'm gonna try to make Mara look better than it actually is. We're gonna go Riot, right? I mean, it's a massive move. Even if I put it from here, it's the same. Yeah, it's up. Oh man, they're not like up like crazy, but it's better than the negative 30. I guess from December it would be a better. Okay, let me have a look. Like, there was definitely an opportunity to get in Mara when it came into the lows, and I think it's just been trade rate like range bound for so long. It's like between 14 and 20. It's like when it reaches like 2021, I think like 20 or 21, it starts like coming back down, which is crazy because like market cap wise, like the stock is like it's worth less than before. It's kind of crazy. Even though we get to those levels, it's like because of all the dilution we've had. January, let's go here. It's worse. Yeah. But the downturn is not too bad. Yeah, like we had here, but yeah, Riot has been outperforming. So something to pay attention to. Monster. Keep a track on it. Keep your eye on it. Let me know. I would love to get your thoughts on it too. So I'm always trying to figure out where I'm wrong. That's the reason we have the channel, is just to figure out why. We're 10 minutes away. Do I want to hear the CoreWeave earnings? I would love to watch it. I mean, like, for a while, that was the trade. Like, it's been the trade for a while. The problem is like the moment I do that, it's gonna go to 2030, right? Like, what was? Now we're talking freaking Mara. We weren't supposed to talk about Mara today, but let's talk about Mara. Like, it's being range bound, and then we broke the downside here. We're supposed to bounce. Right now, it's a perfect level. So it's just no volume, right? We're not getting any volume. People are not paying attention to it at all. The AI sort of dying out, right? So, what I mean, it's being like, if you bought at 14 and you sold at 20, you're making bank. What do you mean? You're bad. You're good. It's funny because I bought here and then I sold some here and then I bought some more and then I'm losing money. I have call options for December. I'm hoping we get a bounce. Like it feels so weird, right? Like if it almost feels like we are not risk on. But yeah, like look at market cap. Market cap is sitting at 5 billion. Makes no sense. Hmm. No, you're good. The thing is I didn't do the live stream for Mara, which sucks because I really wanted to do it, but I messed it up. So yeah, I still have to listen to the call, which I haven't done, which is bad. You know, it's my most viewed stream. It's crazy. It's my most viewed stream. It's like I remember having like 500, 600 people watching the first time I did it. Yeah, let's go. So this is Mara short float. That's also something I like about Mara, and it's the fact that it's 26. But yeah, a couple of my short float trades, like I was like, they got freaking shifted. There was a company that was falling. I was like, it's gonna get shorted. It's gonna be awful. And then, so yeah, here it is. Short float right now. It's a little bit lower than expected, but it's within that range, right? People are starting to get out of it. Yeah, a little bit. It used to be 29%, and right now it's sitting at 26. But it's within the range. I mean, like it's been like 24, 25% for the longest time. You know, it's been higher before. Like even 2022 was sitting at 52%. I know. I've been trying to, but you know, it's like it would have been sick if it was like a Palantir and it was like, oh my god, nobody's talking about the stock, and then bam, I made everybody millionaire. That'd be great. But it's freaking Mara. It's done nothing. It's done nothing. I do like the stock though, because it's explosive, right? I like the explosiveness of it. It's like all of a sudden it can just go boom. It's just no volume, right? Like we're just seeing no volume. It's just no interest. Like I wonder if we go to, here you go, bam. And you see we're slowly taking up, but not really. And then I think here we had the spike, which I think, yeah, because Mara is just called Mara now. It's not even Marathon Digital anymore. I wonder if we go like Mara stock. Huh. Well, Palantir bounced from the lows. That's another interesting one. Yeah, I'll send you the videos. I don't want to show them here, but I'll send you the. I might wait for CoreWeave earnings. And this is Rocket Lab. Yeah. what did they do again? It's shorting is scary. Shorting is scary. I don't even short. Sometimes I've dabbled, but like I like longs. I'm a long investor. Look at Navies. What time they're expecting to have the results? 9:05. That's 10 minutes from now. I'll stay. I'll stay for 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, don't forget to put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer to the best of my ability. Understand, I'm a popular investor. I'm a full-time investor by trade. But again, I don't know everything in the markets. So take whatever I say with a kilo of salt. This is not financial advice. So I'm staying for the next 10 minutes. We'll chill and then. It's so lost, dude. The AI stuff from Grok is impressive, by the way, guys. It's gonna take a while, and not only that, it's like you got to figure it out and then get to the point where you can mass produce it. And Nvidia came up with a network link between quantum and Nvidia chips. It's like even if you figure that out, you can still use Nvidia chips to sort of run the thing. They did it on the CG on the CGT. So the best person to ask about UNH is Demetris, because we are all in it because of him. That being said, it's tricky because they're like a super secretive company. Like the way that they report is kind of like incognito. Um, we are expecting to see a bounce. Yeah. So we're expecting to see a bounce. He's super bullish on the stock, and I am too. You know, it's like they are part of the sort of diamonds. Like they're in the Dow Jones, and yeah. Um, I like the stock. Like I like it as a sort of hedge against my like. I don't fully understand the sector either. That's also, you know. I know, I know. Tag him, please tag him, and be like, "Hey, we were waiting for you. Where were you?" And then he'll get super upset and then be in the next one. Manipulation. But I don't know. Like I think it's a good diversification play. It's not like my bread and butter, but I'm happy to hold them, right? And like I'm happy to sort of like wait for them to come out of it. There was so many negative news one after the other that sort of like tells me that the valuation sort of got punished. So eh, he's being mean to the whole healthcare sector, right? Like I don't know, like he's in the sort of stance that they were taking advantage of the states, right? And they sort of were, you know, like they sort of inflating prices and doing this like sneaky things, right? So hopefully that stops, and then they're able to just like monetize. Like I think it was just like getting out there and getting their sort of like what's it called, like going out there and getting clients. But it was like with this, they started to make a lot of funny things happen. Yeah, I mean it's healthcare, right? So it's like at the end of the day, you're gonna need it. It's a good play. At 250 was looking really appealing, and I'm willing to hold them at that level. Unless they start sort of like missing earnings and sort of expectations starts like outlook starts getting more dampened. I'm happy to hold them at those levels, right? I don't think they're going to disappear, and I prefer to hold them than, even though I hold Walmart right now, but I've had Walmart for years. Like entering into a new position like this, I'm kind of happy to hold them into the long term, and keep paying attention to just like the news and whatever is happening. So I mean, Walmart right now is expensive. Costco is expensive. Like the oil companies, funny enough, I'm up 10% on my Shell position, which is outrageous. I bought some Shell for my ISA, and the freaking stock is up 10%. I was like, I checked it today, and I was like, what? I thought oil was down, but then Shell is a gas company too, and I think. Okay, now I'm looking at a gas trade. Okay, no. Wait a second. CoreWeave time. No. Simon is my editor. So all of the videos and all of the stuff that we have for Market Bus is Simon's thing. But Simon is in the background. You know what I mean? Like he's just like in the background. He traded with me. Like we've been together working on like the mining stuff, and like when we used to mine and when we used to trade cryptos, we did it together. So he has an idea of it, you know. I'm a shell kid. I'm a shell kid. Like, you know, I can't go with Exxon. No, I'm a shell kid. It's the same thing. Like it's the same sort of balance sheet and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm a shell kid. What do you want to say? Like literally, I'm a shell kid. You know, it's like literally. Yeah, but I want to get Simon. I want to do content with Simon too, because I would love to do Forza. even though even though it's shameful to be a Ferrari fan right now. I don't know if you follow. I don't know if you guys follow Timothy on Instagram, but we did a video. Oh man, I should show that video. Let me figure out a way. Oh, I know how to do it. Here. By the way, if you don't know, Timothy has. Yeah, I know. It's freaking. I'll show you my Ferrari. It's freaking. I'll, show you, I'll show you my Ferrari. So yeah, check this out. Uh, So that was us in the Cypress, like halfway through, in between, you know. But I'll show you. This is the post that we did. This is the post that Timothy did. So that was the Ferrari that we hired in freaking Cyprus. This car is faster than the Ferrari F1 car. And yeah, this is it. This is the video that we posted. By the way, panic drop on Instagram if you're looking to follow Timothy. He does post a ton of stuff in that channel too. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah. Simon he's getting started. I mean, he's outperforming me. You know, like my brother is brilliant. Brilliant. So yeah. We were working hard in Cyprus, you know. It's a fun time. Really fun time. Like if you guys get a chance to apply for the program, like do so. For sure. I recommend it. Because it's cool. You know, you get to like spend time with people that are like full-time investors. Day one, I was like defending Nvidia against everybody. I was like, Nvidia is the trade of the year. Even though my most profitable trade is Fluence. If you're looking for another stock pick. Ooh. Ooh. Cyprus is nice. I like Cyprus a lot. And no capital gains. All right, listen, I'm going to stay here for CoreWeave. I'm just going to get the results because I want to see how it affects the market. And then I'm out. And then I'm out. All right, give me the results. Yeah, I didn't figure out what Rocket Lab did. I think they do. I think they're real estate. I don't even know. I don't want to know. What do they do? Rocket Lab engaged building rockets. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I hold, I hold a freaking mortgage company that's called Rocket, and they don't make any rockets. So, Rocket Lab makes rockets. Facts. That's interesting. So, revenue is expected to come at $1.08 billion. Is this the move? Am I tripping? No, that's 12th of August. It's here. No, they're supposed to make 1.28 billion and negative 52. That's a great reel. He needs to post it on. Mm-hmm. Nope. All right, so this is what we're expecting. Let's have a look. Let's see. I might just be able to get this. Yeah, we should have this already. Oh. Let me have a look real quick. Where could I find this? Probably gonna see it here. My computer's super slow right now. Man, the AI videos. $1.28 billion. And we're gonna go to stock detail. Whoop! It's pumping. It's up. It has results. Senegal lives hopes for end of the shutdown. CoreWeave. Let's look. Results should be out. Come on. They are out. I saw the stock move. Yeah, stock's moving to the upside. It's up 2%. It's here. Institutions are violent and insiders are selling. Stock's up. The results are out. Except for the fact that I'm not getting. I could go to the. Why do they make me work so hard? I don't get it. CoreWeave investor relations. Let's go. And then there we go. Nope, that's the conference call. I don't want to see that. I want to go to financials. What are the results? Stocks down. There we go. I just need to get access to them. Ooh, deal with Meta. OpenAI partnership. Yo, I don't like the OpenAI deals. Like, it's too many deals. It's too many deals. They make freaking $20 billion a year. Like, that's another 6.5. It's half of their, like a quarter of their revenue. With like core. Stocks bouncing. Why can I not have the freaking... I need to share something else, but I'm not allowed to share it here because this is Market Bus, and I'm not allowed to share that here. I guess we could go Trading View. No. Woo! Yeah, we use AI. Yeah. Marketplace uses AI. What's I gonna do? Core Weave. Can I not see the post market? Oh no, there we go. Post market. No, I don't want to adjust for dividends. Where's the data? $106. I mean, it's flat pretty much after earnings, but I'm trying to get the EPS. You can see the stock tweets. I just need to go to my websites here in a second. If I go here, it's not going to show that, right? I hope. It does not. Okay, good. All right, let me have a look. I'll give you guys the EPS. CRV. Core. Here we go. Earnings per share is -8. So that beats earnings per share. And then revenue sales is 1.36. So it's a beat on that. And the stock is pretty much flat after the news. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, that didn't spook markets at all. NVIDIA is still... All right, let's see how the close was, because I should have shown that. That's crazy. Today was a great day. Today was a great day to be an NVIDIA investor. We can see that tech is risk on once again after the government shutdown is almost over. I appreciate you guys, the Monster, Andrew, and Dragos. You guys are MVPs. Thanks so much for chilling with me. I really appreciate you. Any other questions you guys have before I leave? Because, yeah, I was thinking, what could have dampened markets? Probably. Oh, well, there's one more. Wait. Bam. Wolf. Boom. -3.5. Bam. So this is one of the Bitcoin miners that's actually... So Is Mara down based on those news? Was it down already? I think it was 15. I think Mara's a buy right now. Funny enough. And last but not least, which I didn't talk about, I freaking bought Etoro last week because I had a feeling they were going to do it really well. They didn't miss. They missed? That's so odd. I swear to God, that was a bait. No. Weird. All right. But any other questions you guys have? If not, leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Hopefully the government shutdown ends on Wednesday, but I'm aiming for Thursday because Trump likes to take his sweet ass time. And he probably doesn't want CPI data to be out, I wonder. That's so tricky. Do you think he doesn't want to put... In another episode of Market Boss, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. I'm up today. I'm loving markets today. It's great.